Did you hear that?
Is that karma knocking?
I think so.
Is karma knocking at the door?
The sky was green earlier, like our hoodies.
Oh, it ain't easy being green, George. But
For a moment, I thought I saw the northern lights.
you're pulling it off. You're pulling the green off way better than anybody almost in their 50s with a million filters and tapes and bungees and all kinds of other nasty junk.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever need.
Whoa, what's going on over here?
I don't think I'll ever need that.
That was weird.
That is weird.
Just my phone.
I know what happened.
What?
You were listening to Tug, and he redirected everyone to what the Hale.
Oh, you're right.
And you didn't turn off the YouTube.
By the way, if you didn't watch Tug tonight with
Witness Tina.
With Good Tina.
We call her Witness Tina because there's so many Tinas in the story.
I'm calling her Good Tina because
we call her Good Tina.
You didn't watch Tug tonight with Good Tina and her husband, retired cop. That's a must watch tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they pretty much confirmed what we've been saying about Lynette.
Anybody who has spent any time whatsoever with Lynette, whether it be Lloyd, whether it even be Crook, whether it be even Fleesa, has come out and confirmed literally everything we've said.
Well, even Shara and Jamie, they have come forward with their experience with her and the rage that just comes in. I'm telling you. She's a demon. But anyways, happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Sunday live stream where we get to hang out with you. If you're tuning in live at 8
Don't worry,
p.m.
Karma's
Eastern
here too.
Standard.
Karma's here. So Karma's hanging out with us as well. With all of us.
All right.
Except for Tammy J.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Well, let's be honest.
But then again, who's George?
Karma got her. Oh boy. Did Karma ever get her.
All right. And Jeremy usually likes to start the live off with a song. So
this is a song called Mind Your Own Business. Take care of your own health problems before you start sticking your nose in our lives.
It's true. Preach it.
And you're so stupid. And so ridiculous, ignorant that I can't believe somebody married you and called you their wife.
It is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
I mean, everybody needs love, right?
By the way, George, I heard that you kissed me on camera on Valentine's Day.
You didn't just hear, Jeremy. You were there.
It was awkward. It was so awkward. Great way to make it awkward, George.
We did. We had a kissing booth during our live auction yesterday on Valentine's Day, which I think is pretty appropriate.
Is there going to be more kissing tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. There's something that I have in mind, and we're going to try and pull it off. But
Kasha just said, "Who's Kasha?"
I need.
By the way, Kasha, all my fault.
A blindfold.
At 2:00, we were in the trailer and we were prepping for the storms coming in, and we were going crazy. And all of a sudden, I was like, "I forgot to take us all into Chiefland to the Ward's house for pork butt and mac and cheese."
Mac and cheese.
I'm like, "I'm so sorry." So,
but to be
Kasha,
honest, some things are horrible for us. We're busy prepping for an auction.
So we're coming tomorrow.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually our down.
It's in my calendar. By the way, we leave here tomorrow at 5:30, guys.
Okay.
And
but Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually our better days where it's downtime.
Make sure I don't forget this time. Merridale's in the chat.
Merridale.
And here's one for the stalkers. By the way, did you know John Crook came over to the schoolhouse November 1st just to make sure I was here so that he could report that to Beecham? You know, butt chump.
Well, yeah. He's going to be questioned about that in court.
Oh, yeah, he will. Now we got more for court. Jeez, I love the delays. I love this continuance is giving us even more. This is just incredible.
It really is. I mean, I've testified to it in the Ohio court.
Well, no, not only. This is a previous time he came over here specifically to find me, and now we get that in Ohio court as well.
Okay.
It's amazing.
All right.
It's amazing. Here's one for the stalkers that took their markers. How dumb, seriously, how dumb. I was just in the office and I looked at the sign from town council. Remember, she was running for town council again, and she used the exact same board. She used the exact same markers, the exact same handwriting, and then left it. She
abandoned it on the corner.
Abandoned it and littered in the town of Otter Creek, and then it was given to us. How dumb do you have to be to leave the evidence everywhere.
Well, they do have a history of littering.
Yeah, that's true too. You know, Dead Dog Road, in preparation for children's services behind the house, you know, on other people's property.
Oh yeah, Levy
on
County
Sissy's
deputies
and-
saw that with their
and
own
Johnny's
eyes. Them
property,
littering, littering.
Here's one for the stalkers that took their markers and the signs around the town, and one for the deuce that the judge of truth laughs and turns him down. 'Cause I got karma to my left and I got karma to my right. I got karma every day and I got some karma last night. Remember on Whatnot? You kissed me. Yeah, got me some karma.
On camera.
Well,
On
I'm not
camera.
talking about that though. I was talking about the gummy SpongeBobs that you gave me on the shish kebabs. So good.
Yeah.
Now that's karma. That's karma. So when the lies are lying about you because of their jealousy and hate, keep on winning while they're spinning the lies that propagate. You ready, George?
Yes.
Here's one for the trolls who went to jail and one for the crooks that are out on bail.
Ketchup.
Wait, let's see. How many felons do they have in their group now? You've got... Is that Chop Chop? Is that Chop Chop?
It was Chup Chup. She said, "Happy Sunday Fun Day."
Star Star? Is Star Star in there?
I haven't seen Star Star, but I do have something special to show.
What about
Later.
the Duke? Is the Duke in the chat? What about Rogue Mama?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, we're going to take all of Just Jay just celebrated 1 year on YouTube.
1 year already.
And I think the perfect thing for Just Jay on his 1 year anniversary is if we take all his eye candy and they start showing up on what the
Well, Star Star's already rage quit once.
Ah. Next time I'm scooping her up. And then you know what JJ Bean's gonna say. He's gonna do the same thing as Pile of Guano. Oh my goodness, he's doing
Bro
this.
code.
He's
It's
doing
the bro code.
Bro code. It's okay, JJ Bean. We can still be bros. I don't even know where I was. Here's one for the trolls who went to jail, and one for the crooks that are out on bail, and one for the fans of What the Tales. Love to see fools fail. 'Cause I got karma to my left, and I got karma to my right, and I got karma every day, and I got some karma last night. On Whatnot. It was delicious.
Live auction.
Yeah, when the lives line about you because of their jealousy and they keep on winning while they're spinning the lies they propagate. All right, everybody now, one more time. I got karma to my left and I got karma to my right. I got karma every day and I got karma every night when the lies are lying about you because of their jealousy and hate keep on winning while they're spinning
Color green.
the lies they propagate. Wow,
Give it up for Jeremy.
I didn't know you could change octaves like that.
I try.
Wow.
Try.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we got a lot to talk about
Oh my
tonight.
goodness. Where do we even start? Where do we begin? I do want to mention
We definitely
that-
have to get into Fed too. That's an
Yes.
absolute because there's a lot of stupid stuff out there being said.
We
A
went-
lot of it.
Well, I mean, that's been every day since they've inserted themselves into our lives in a malicious way.
So let me just pause right there because you just said something extremely very true. And these people hate the truth.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
They lie. And you would say through their teeth. And I even think it's funny that Lynette on a recording says Fleesa lies through her teeth when she doesn't have any front teeth. That's pretty funny. Nettie, thank you so much for the super sticker. These people have maliciously inserted themselves in our lives.
Mhm.
And now they think because Magistrate Bolito has made a recommendation to dismiss that somehow they're going to be out of our lives. No, not by any stretch of the imagination. And I will share this very, very clearly. Fed 2 is just the beginning. It was always just the beginning of the master plan. These freaks and fools and fraudsters and felons now will have me in their lives for the rest of their pathetic lives. Fed 2 was just the beginning. It was never, ever, ever anticipated for the end. It was the one start to get them all in a group at once. Now, with that being said, as you said, they maliciously inserted themselves in our lives. They very much so did. And we told them, all of them, you better stop. You better stop. They were all told, you better stop. Now, they will have me in their lives legally for the rest of their lives. And that is truth. And that you can bank on. And that you can bet on, because this ain't going away. Nothing is going away. You wanted this. You're getting it. Okay. Now.
Stars in the chat.
Star.
Jay, thank you so much.
Is JJ Beans in the chat?
Star sent.
Is he saying I broke? Did he say I broke code already?
I haven't seen JJ Bean yet, but Star says he had an anniversary with Gringus. Jingus, however you say his name. No Roz, no Rogue, or herself. He kept it all about him. I mean, it is his 1 year, right? It is called the Just
JJ. I thought it was JJ Bean. It was JJ Bean.
Jay. What's the name of the fish show? I don't even know. Who's Jay?
Who's Jay? Who's Jay anyway? That's what it should be. Who's Jay anyway?
Who's Jay anyway? He's the guy that's just okay. We know Rosalind is awesome, but he's the guy that's just okay.
Rosalind is awesome.
So speaking of Star, her banana, her autographed banana is going back up for auction tonight for the 10th time.
The 10th?
Like double digits.
Like we are seriously in some serious double digits now. And the only thing that I think's ever beaten that is the empty box lot. And I think Dana is the empty box lot queen.
Is Dana in the chat? She holds the record for the most times purchased, donated back to What the Hales.
Yeah.
But back to, I want to say Frankie H started the trend.
Started the whole thing.
If my memory serves me correctly, because the empty box lot has been purchased, donated back 87 times, you guys. 87 times. 87 times. That's 20 months if I'm doing the math correctly. And it started when we were doing auctions on our YouTube channel. 20 months is almost 2 years.
That's wild. And we've been doing auctions online on the Whatnot platform for
September,
just under a year and a half.
1 year. September 1st would have been
September 1st would have been 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dana holds the record for the most times purchased and donated back to What the Hales as of last Sunday.
Star's autographed banana is getting is arrival. It's getting some traction.
And so if you have no idea what we're talking about, let me show you a picture.
We gotta see this. All right,
here's an image of now keep in mind the banana, it's actually Jeremy's banana. And if you didn't know, it stretches over 6 feet long.
My banana is huge.
Star autographed Jeremy's banana, but with the purchase
Michelle
of
just
the
sent
banana,
you pennies. $5 in pennies.
Yes.
Doesn't count. Has to be physical, real pennies. Nickels are out. Pennies are in.
All right, there it is right there.
Holy cow. My banana is bigger than her hot dogs.
There's the cute 3 little cuties, cannoli, tiramisu.
Oh, Just Jay's in the chat.
He is?
Yeah, he's gonna start crying. Bro code.
Code,
man! Bro code!
What's he saying?
He didn't say anything yet, but I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. He's gonna bro code. He's talking about bro code.
So for those of you that have purchased the infamous banana and have donated back, just know that these 3 little cuties licked the banana.
It's true.
They licked the banana.
There's slobber everywhere.
They are.
There's slobber everywhere.
There's the actual autograph. It says, "This is bananas," signed by Starcasm. And then I want to show a little video.
Okay, let's see it.
I do want to show a video, but let me pull it up first.
Okay. And Starcasm is in the chat. You can actually click on her name and then jump over to her channel really quick. Another window should pop up and you can go, boop, boop, subscribe. Yep. All right. Pulling the video up.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. Chup's in the chat.
Give me a second. Let's see if it plays.
I'm guessing our newest additions to the team, Rogue Mama, is probably right here with us.
It's not playing for me.
And they said the Duke was at Mardi Gras. Nah, dog. The Duke is in the building tonight. Rosalind's here. You know, I mean, you know, everybody does work for us anyway. Wait, this is going to be awkward.
Rumor has it that everybody's on your payroll.
This is going to be awkward if
It's
just
not playing
JJ
for me.
Bean, if JJ Bean is on the payroll and we're taking all of his eye candy. You think he's going to rage quit? Oh no. He just said, I'm super nice, and Fleabag said bad things about me last night. I'm sad. You're going to be a whole lot sadder when we take all your eye candy. I mean, he got Gingrich. How do you say that dude's name?
Gingras.
Okay, whatever his name is.
I don't know.
He got him on his 1 year.
Jingy.
Uncle Eddie's in the chat. Uncle Eddie, we just booked our flights. We did.
For whatever reason, the video's not playing for me.
Well, that's okay.
But anyways, it's a cute video of all three of those licking the banana.
Nice. He says, that's my eye candy. Bro code, JJ Bean. Bro code says, if they want to come and work for this bro, that's the code. So that's all I can say.
Well, let me try one more thing.
I think Mr. Coop is in the chat. And Mrs. Coop is in the chat.
Mama
too.
Coop and
they're in the chat.
They're in the chat.
They're a ton of fun. I enjoy listening to Mr. Coop in the mornings. His voice is so soothing. I even love the birds in the background, but obviously we like birds. We have chickens and ducks and peacocks and the whole deal. And so I love the birds in the background. I really, really do. So I love that in the morning. So in the morning, I have hours and hours of work before I actually get to the schoolhouse. And it's all social media work. And then when I go to bed at night, I have hours and hours of work. And I love listening to Shizzy and Tug at night, putting me to sleep. And not that they're boring by any stretch of the imagination.
Is it just Jay saying that you pay him $12K per month?
That's it? That's all I'm paying him? Holy cow. Wow.
That's more than I make in a year.
Wow. That's more than I make. Yeah, but that's what you said you would work for. Don't try and complain, Deanna. Your contract is about ice cream. His is 12 grand a month.
2 scoops it is.
You know what? You wait till your anniversary date, and we'll see if you earn 2 scoops. A year, not a month. A year, Deanna.
Dana's in the chat. She is in the chat.
Oh, Dana is. Dana. All right, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. I absolutely love it. So
in addition to the banana going up for the 10th time tonight, do you want to hear the totals of how much it has sold? So we know that Shizzy's helmet sold to Snowflower for $1,320. And Megan's hamster alone went up for auction 3 times, sold for a total of $732 total.
Now, Starcasm says she makes no money, 0.00, but her autograph brings the milkshake to the yard. Wait, hold a second. That's boys. Wait, her autograph brings the boys to the yard, brings Crook to the schoolhouse.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And so the banana by itself alone, solo, sold for $1,015 as of last Sunday. That's some serious
banana pudding right there.
She's getting so close to catching up with Shizzy. And so when you combine Megan's hamster and Star's banana together, total is $1,747.
Thanks, Liz, for putting Star's link in there. And then you can put Chups in there too. And you can put JJ's, with Mr. Coops. We don't mind. We don't mind. We think these people are great. We appreciate all the humor and all the wisdom, and we appreciate them.
And so this is Randy's tie that Nick was eyeballing.
Yeah, Nick wanted that Ricada.
He did want it. Yeah. Randy personally delivered this to us.
Put it in our hands. We were like,
oh. Last week.
There's like a glow and a halo around it.
I mean, look, there's unicorns.
Would you just look at it? That's a unicorn high-end tie. Yeah. Rogue Mama is in the chat too.
Rogue is it? Oh, there she is.
And Rogue's right here in the auditorium hanging out with us.
Rogue just got a cute little puppy. His name is Vince.
I know. I've watched Vince quite a bit.
So cute.
Yeah. And George still won't let me get it on.
The tie was purchased last week by Snowflower. And she said, you know what? donate it back for $121. So it's going back up for auction again tonight. This will be lot number 23.
Lot number 23. Okay. All right.
Okay. So
we got
shout out to Snowflake.
Crazy cool auction tonight with gems and crystals and toys and emotional support whoppers.
There it is. Yeah. This one up for auction last week. It's a
die-cast and Disney.
And so this was purchased and donated by Chibi last week. He said, you know what? Donate it back. So guess what? This Sunday, not only will you get the emotional support Whopper, but it also comes with emotional support cheesy fries.
Baby. That's
cheesy fries.
That's the most super cool thing ever. But Just Jay, could you bring the tie back? You missed this joke. Okay.
What did I miss?
Unicorn Jazz.
I was giving a shout out to Chibi.
Unicorn Jazz. Right there. That is Unicorn Jazz. Right there with the back shites.
Oh my gosh.
Unicorn Jazz.
Before we went
with
live,
the back shites.
I realized that there was unicorns on it.
Yeah, we just seconds before she's like,
idea.
There's unicorns on this.
I had no idea.
Oh.
I guess I didn't pay attention to that deal, but Unicorn Jazz tie is even more hilarious.
Wow.
Even more.
So you get emotional support Whopper and stupid lame. He finally, George, he got a day and a half worth of sleep because it's been dang near a year he couldn't sleep.
Because his guilty conscience kept him up?
I don't know. Maybe it was the evading the service. I mean, let's be honest. His address is at a food bank who went out of business.
Yeah. So shout out to Lady Q that purchased the banana last week.
Sounds like a guilty conscience. By the way, I can guarantee he will be losing way more sleep.
You know, he was warned multiple times by multiple people in the beginning. Like, if this is causing mental anguish, stop covering the story and go back to wrestling or whatever it is that he was doing prior.
Well,
and then he said, okay. And then there's
he couldn't get monetized doing that.
There's posts
and nobody will watch anything.
There was public posts of him calling Lynette Spacey Lacey, saying that it was a fitting name, and he wrote an open letter to John accusing him of all kinds of stuff and debunking him, and now all of a sudden he's a flip-flopper.
Michelle, I definitely want that goat that you're talking about in the chat.
What goat?
You don't need to know about that. But one of the things with everybody being so generous, we are now at $494,500. We are $5,500 away from $500,000 in legal fees. Now, if you think I'm just going to throw away $500,000 and not keep these people accountable, they're dumber than they even sound or look in person. The insanity. So let's go ahead. Let's talk a little bit about Fed 2, okay?
Okay.
And so I hope people understand Fed 2, no matter what happens with Fed 2. Fed 2 was a starting point of not a sprint, of a massive marathon of bringing these people to justice and accountability and consequences for the illegal actions of what they've said and what they've done.
Well, what brought Fed 2 into fruition was the judge himself. Belitho was the one who recommended it and was the one who suggested it.
Yep. So,
and wasn't Deuce there when he said it? Were you guys there?
Deuce was absolutely there.
So he was there to witness that.
I want to be very, very clear. Fed 2 was never the end all for the direction with these guilty parties. And let me be extremely, extremely clear. So right now, what people are going is, some of you are going, what's going on with Fed 2? So the magistrate Belitho has written a recommendation to the federal judge Hinkle and said, hey, I recommend the Fed 2 gets dismissed. And not because that these individuals didn't commit crimes. Okay. Now you have to split down crimes. In our legal system, you have criminal crimes and you have civil crimes. So when you call the cops and they go, well, that's a civil matter, we can only handle criminal. Civil is cared for in court. Criminal, jail. Okay. Obviously they still go to court, but there's a difference in criminal and civil. Okay. And so the end all goal was never Fed 2 and go, obviously, when you file a lawsuit and you spend $500,000, you file to win.
Thank you.
You file so that you have appropriate legal relief from the illegal activities that these individuals
Thank
have
you,
done.
Deb.
Now, Bolitho has written in his recommendation to Hinkle, his boss, and said, hey, this is borderline boilerplate, or this is borderline, I forget the terminology, shotgun pleading. He didn't say it is, he said it's borderline, which is really, really odd. What do you think his boss is going to do when he reads borderline? Well, that doesn't mean it definitely is. Now, let's back up a little bit. What Bolitho did not say is these individuals did not commit crimes. He never said that. He's 100% they committed crimes. Now, let's just look at a little bit. Let's take MLS, okay? Let's take David Helms, MLS, Making Libel Simple, who literally posts in chat, he saw me post signs in the ground stating that I raped a 3-year-old at the time when this happened. Now, that is completely and totally false, and that is completely and totally illegal. Now, you also have Stupid Lame who says, how dare you lump me? Wait, I need an emotional support whopper, please.
Okay.
I need an emotional support.
Do you want the prize to go with
it? Yeah, I'm going to need that. How dare you lump me in with these people? No. This 400-pound rotund piece of crap is literally what he is. If you look at his history, I mean, this guy is the guy that said he was going to rape another individual's mom live. Okay.
This is supposed to be a buddy of his.
So this is the same individual who went on to promote Hodunk Hillbillies, some of the most defamatory, some of the most horrific, disgusting, absolute disgusting, and Lips and Chips are going to 100% be held liable for that. By the way, did Chips disconnect Lips' internet again?
Oh, if he did, thank goodness.
Oh, well, I was waiting for more evidence. These idiots just keep piling it on.
Well, remember when Stupid Lame was the very first one to come out and go over Lips's
lawsuit. before it was even in the courts. And he was promoting Hodunk Hillbillies. He's promoting the most horrific, defamatory stuff that's even been out.
Thank you, Mama Coop.
And say, I don't know who it is, even though we have Lips messaging say, yeah, they all knew. We have, I mean, these idiots, how stupid can they be? I mean, and every time I say that, thank you, Mama Coop. We truly appreciate that and sending love back to you as well.
D Spills the Tea gifted a membership and Tizzy the Bombs gifted membership.
This rotund, gross piece of crap has not only promoted all of this horrific, illegal activity, he has repeated all of this grotesque, horrific things that are illegally have been said. And then he wants to cry, don't you lump me in with, as he's in their chats, as he's on the panels. Gee, I wonder what a jury is going to think about that. I wonder what a judge is going to think about that. I mean, this idiot. Okay, now let me back up. Okay, let me back up a little bit. All right, so Bolitho, he writes a recommendation to Hinkle.
Right. So it's not an order, it's just a recommendation.
And then they all party like it's 1999, like they're in the Super Bowl and they were behind and they threw a Hail Mary and somehow some magical, mystical unicorn jazz way, they catch it. It was Stupid Lame. He finally got 1 inch of air off the ground, that 400-pound rotund piece of crap, and he caught the ball, and they all went wild.
Premature? Would you say
by
premature?
Far, years and years and years premature. Let me put this in perspective, okay? Now, first and foremost, Lynette and Crook.
Thank you, D.
Lynette and Crook are number one. And we have our goal, save the child, save the people, and we are part of the people. Child needs saved before we need saved.
Yes.
And if you go and listen to Tug and you listen to Tina and her husband tonight, what was covered tonight, you're going to sit there and go, my goodness, does a child ever need to
But
be
this
saved?
is the ordained minister that never swears in front of the child.
Or lies. Remember, that's the thing. She doesn't lie. And the animals, which we don't even believe even exist anymore. And by the way, every day I drive by. Now, we use a redundancy system for protection. So I've taught high ropes. I've built high ropes courses, and you always redundancy. There's always a backup system. There's a backup clamp. There's a backup this and a backup that. So when we ever go to the ranch. We typically go in twos.
Thank you, Denise.
And there's 2 cameras rolling, so that's redundancy as well. And there's sometimes even 2 vehicles when we go, and there's work to do. Okay. And so redundancy is safety. Every time I drive by, it gets worse and worse and worse. And I can't believe it. Wow!
Well,
Starcasm just gifted 20 memberships.
Ooh.
Wow. Holy cow, Star.
You guys are being so
She's
generous
definitely on the
tonight.
payroll. I don't care. You bring the negotiations to the table, Star.
Well,
you got it.
I mean,
As long as it's not money. I don't have any money.
people don't even have to take our word for it. You saw it on the dash cam footage of the corporal.
It's worse. It is worse now. So what they've done is they've enclosed it, and we can see everything.
Well,
right?
let me add on to that. When they went to go arrest Crook for brandishing a firearm on 3 individuals, one being an 8-year-old child, they even took images of their property. And that was all part of public record, where you saw how disgusting they were living, indoor and outdoor, the crap that they just had everywhere, laying around everywhere.
Well, there's about 100 times more now. It's getting worse every single. Dizzy the Bounce just gifted 20 memberships.
20.
Wow.
She already did 10.
Holy cow. Wow. Thank you so
Or
much.
maybe it was 5. I can't math.
It is worse than ever right now. And that is sick, and that is saddening for this child. So goal number 1 is to save the child. Goal number 2 is to save the people. And Georgia and I are part of the people that have, our lives have been threatened, literally threatened. And if you were in Ohio court, you would have heard on video and witness testimony of them trying to hire hitmen to kill us. And here's the best part. Then Fleesa goes live, and people in the chat are going, well, we wouldn't be at this point if the hitmen actually did their job correctly. Which, who do you think has that now? How dumb can you idiots be? You literally hand us over evidence for court. You prove the point over and over. And I'm not talking to the What the Hales fans. I'm talking to the anti What the Hales fans. How freakishly and how foolish and how messed up you are. You need help. And it's nothing we're ever going to be able to help you with. You need professional help, because there's something wrong with you. And so it's gotten worse than ever for this child. And so here they are. They're going, oh, the magistrate, he wrote a recommendation. Let me be very clear. That was never the end all goal. Now, we filed to win for sure. But after that was going to be more lawsuits and more lawsuits and more lawsuits and more lawsuits against all of them. You got Bonehead literally telling people to follow us into Walmart with signs, but don't plant them in the ground, telling him, count your ammunition. That'll get the message. And then he has to backpedal and go, well, I was talking about hunting. When's the last time somebody told an opossum, I'm going to get my message across to you? I got 1, 2, I got 3 rounds.
Thank you, Skippy.
Skippy, thank you so much.
Oh, Star just gifted
Star!
20 memberships.
Holy cow. I don't care what it is you want. You're getting it. Hurry up and get to Florida. If you want turd purgatory, it's yours once we have it. Okay. Although I think somebody else may be claiming that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So you have these fools literally piling on evidence for us for court. And Fed 2 was the beginning. It was the one opportunity. We were going to attempt it in Fed 1, and Belitho said, you need to do a separate lawsuit. And we went, okay. So it was the one opportunity to get them all together at once, and then to go individually against over. So Fed 2, even if it does get dismissed, okay? Fed 2, if it does get dismissed, and that's a pretty big if. It's a recommendation, and there are some other things in the works. So there are some things I am going to share with you tonight, and there are many things I'm not going to share with you tonight as in regards to our legal strategy. But I don't mind sharing with you.
Thank you, Jim.
Fed 2 was an opportunity to try and get them all at once, knowing that we are going after them individually afterwards. Even after Fed 2, we were still going after them individually. As I stated in the beginning, they maliciously wanted to be a part of our lives. They have interjected themselves in our lives. They have broken the law. Belitho never said anything that they didn't break the law. They 100%, they have all broken the law. They have all broken the law. They have promoted revenge corn. They have
republished.
We could go on and on and on and on. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
This was the one chance to get them all together in federal court. which was all going to be followed up anyway with more lawsuits for more things. So if Hinkle dismisses, it really
Star.
we are making
She's
it
trying to
rain
make
membership.
It rain with
Making it rain!
She said this annoys the
It's
internet.
raining memberships. Hallelujah.
Membership.
Oh boy,
money.
does it ever annoy them. Boy, does it ever annoy them.
Why does breadsticks annoy them? Which, by the way, we found reusable bags with breadsticks on them.
And they are coming for one for Tug and one for Meg.
Oh, Alice just gifted
So-
20 memberships. Thank you.
They're acting like Fed 2. I can't even wrap my head around this. They have maliciously, intentionally, and willingly broken the law over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then after there's a recommendation, they go all on live together celebrating and continue to break the law.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here going, I cannot believe the downright stupidity and ignorance as they dig deeper holes for themselves. You know who you didn't hear anything from?
The two that are lawyered up.
The two that are lawyered up have said nothing. Now, I will say this. David Helms made a very incognito, backhanded community post saying, oh, I hear there's going to be some big news. I'm not going to talk about it. By the way, David Helms, you're going to still be sued. What you did was illegal. You know it's illegal. And it's the reason why you're not talking about it, because you know better than to open your mouth again and make it any worse. You should probably teach some of these idiots a little lesson. Except I actually think you enjoy watching these idiots get themselves in deeper and deeper. And then there's
wait, Michelle, thank you so much for the membership. Wasn't he the one who traveled from the state he lived in all the way to Ohio where we live just to make a video about it?
Gonna have a problem with that.
Like, what a creepy weirdo that man is.
Yeah, he is a creep.
Weird.
Creep.
And you know what else I find weird? He donated money to What the Hales to pay for legal fees.
He is a creep.
Weird.
He is a creep.
Weird.
Well, we're almost at 500,000. So David Helms, your horse farm, your little ranch in Michigan, probably should put that up for sale, because you are going to be found guilty. You know you're going to be found guilty, and you know this is nowhere near over. You know this was only the beginning, because you're a lawyer. And you knew this was just the beginning to get you all together. And you know I'm coming after all of you individually, and you're all going to be held accountable. You're all going to be held responsible for the illegal activity of what you've done. You will have me in your life for the rest of your life. And that's a lesson for you to learn. Don't mess with the wrong people. See, because I have something you don't. I have something, actually, I've got quite a few things you don't. Number one, you see all these people in the chat right now? I have a loving, supporting, generous community who thrive
Thank you, Larry.
on truth. They thrive on truth. They want justice. They crave justice. And they lavish their love on us. And we're undeserving. We are completely and totally undeserving of their support and their love. And for that, we say thank you. Now, there's something else I have. It's called integrity. And so while there are many areas in my life where I have failed, this isn't one where I believe there's going to be any faltering or any failing. I will devote my life to bringing every single one of these people to justice. Now, if that means I have to work around the clock, which I'm already doing, and you're already doing.
It hasn't changed. It's what we've been doing before all of this started. And
the rest of the team is doing. By the way, I have a wonderful, loving team surrounding me as well. Which Star is coming, Rogue Mama is coming, Chup Chup is coming, the Duke is coming. I mean, we're adding to the team. JJ Bean, maybe we'll let him in, maybe we won't.
If we were to take a poll of who people would prefer to work with or even volunteer for, if it would be Team What the Hales or Team Anti What the Hales, Team Hales will blow the vote count out of the water.
You mean Fleesa, who doxes the people and actually verbally destroys the people who have given towards her fraud raisers?
She blocks all her donators and then pretends like she didn't receive an email.
So we have something else. We have integrity. and a thirst and a hunger for justice. And we're surrounded by amazing people who thirst and hunger for justice. You know, you might want to get your life.
Tizzy, thank you.
Wow, here comes the rain! More memberships. By the way, we have a ton of fun on our members' lives and our members' videos and all of our different things. Venomous!
Oh,
by the way, she's incredible as well. She's got the timeline and the receipts too. She
has an awesome laugh.
Yes, she does. So here's the other thing we have. Okay, so oh, thin ice now? Thin ice, JJ Bean? Thin ice? I'll have you know I'm from Ohio.
You know,
I know a lot about ice.
Rogue Mama came up with a cute idea, which I think would be hilarious, because you see this on TV all the time where they have like a friendly roast.
Yeah. Well, that'd be fun if we all got together and did it.
Yes.
That would be fun.
Who would be the person to get roasted, JJ or you?
I mean, I would think we would roast each other at the same time. It'd be a ton of fun.
Okay.
That would actually be a ton of fun.
That would be having like a friendly roast.
But I usually only roast George. So Danielle, the oatmeal. Thank you so much. And so here's the other thing we have. We have a legal team that has been attacked as well. Nice job motivating that legal team. Here's something else we have. We have witnesses that have been attacked. Nice job motivating those witnesses. Here's something else we have. We have a work ethic that Fleesa can't even fathom. Poppy Seed can't even fathom. Lynette and Crook can't even fathom. And so when you have Fleesa going on a live and telling Megan Fox, go get a job, redneck, from a fat, obese, toothless wannabe
who doesn't mind their business,
a job, is telling people to get a job. Now, if you're going,
this is the same person who's telling people to mind their business. Like, shouldn't she practice what she preaches?
There's Kasha. She goes, look, you have this Levy County home on your side too.
Thank you
again.
Kasha.
Thank you so much. So. And I realize there could be some of you be offended saying, why'd you call her fat? Why'd you call her toothless? I'm fat. I'm toothless. Listen, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her. I could say a whole bunch of other colorful words, but I'm not going to right now.
Well,
what she is a criminal. She has stolen money from people. She is going to end up in jail. Maybe they'll get her on a health program then. I can't fathom how all of these people.
Michael just sent me more pennies. Right, Michael?
No! Right, Michael?
Right, Michael? More pennies. Right, Michael?
Right, Michael?
Thank you, Michael.
Do you think Lips? You think Lips died?
That was her husband that just
sent me pennies. Yeah, that was probably Michael.
Thank you, Michael, for shutting down her internet.
Yeah, thank you. Or do you think she died again? She might have died again.
She wouldn't be. This wouldn't be the first time.
It would not be the first time that Lips has died. So either Michael shut down the internet or Lips died again. We'll try and figure it out. We'll try and, court's coming very, very soon. As a matter of fact, the amended complaint with all of the SA charges and all of the grooming charges and all of the support of SA charges is coming. It'll be filed this week, is what Randy has shared with me. So, and all the delays have added all of this evidence, which, by the way, all the antis have actually supported all that and promoted all of that, which once Lips and Chips are found guilty, that will be then brought into their cases as well. There is a reason of the route of where we've gone and how we've gone and what we're going to do. This much of a plan this big. So as I state this again, how in the world are they partying with a written recommendation? Bonehead going, oh, I got an appetite again. Stupid Lane going, I slept for a day and a half. My brothers had to make sure I was alive. Which, by the way, you're very near to a heart attack. How about all of you fatties, including Marla Hughes? Why don't you focus on your own lives and do something to better yourself?
Why aren't they talking about the mac and cheese case that their fearless leader was the one who
why aren't they talking about bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Why aren't they talking? Okay. So let's be very, very, very specific. We filed Fed 2 to win Fed 2, and there are going to be many, many more lawsuits against all of these individuals for what they have done. Never did the judge say what they did was illegal. What the judge said is the crime did not fit the actual Lanham Act. Okay, so he said, this doesn't fit under this, what we filed under. The crime doesn't fit under that law. Okay, so the crimes are still there, and we will file the crimes under different things. Okay, now I'm not going to tell you what direction we're headed. I'm not going to tell you how many other lawsuits there are going to be. I'm not going to tell you what's first, what's second, what's third, what's that. They are not out of anything, regardless of whether Hinkle dismisses Fed 2 or not. None of them are out of anything.
Mm-mm.
None of them, from MLS to Marla Huge to Stupid Lame to Fleesa to now. If this is a huge if, which by the way, we're going to go a direction in Fed 2 that nobody's going to see coming. And I'm not going to tell you what that is either. But trust the process and the plan for the desired outcome. I will share that. So in regards to Fed 2, let's talk about some of the things. Let's talk about, all right, so here they are. They're celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl with a Hail Mary. The magistrate made a recommendation.
They did the same thing the day before the Ohio court.
So how many times have we seen this? We saw they threw a tailgate party when the civil protection orders were expired, which never expired. Yep, that was a little premature.
Thank you, Craig.
Oh, by the way, we saw Judge Thomas get booted from the bench, and the appellate courts literally say what he did was illegal, unlawful. Which, by the way, Judge Thomas has now been demoted. He is pulled from his actual courtroom. He is in a closet. It's a Levy County courthouse.
So that big courtroom that you guys saw with the audio and the video that we shared, he's no longer in that big courtroom. He's been devoted to like a small closet.
By the way, guess who's not running for county judge again? It's Thomas's. It's not like we haven't been down this road once already. It's not like we don't have a plan of where we're headed and where we're going. And so even if Fed 2 is miraculously dismissed, even if it is dismissed, this is nowhere near the end for them. And so they're in the end zone partying when the score is 250 what the Hales, and they just got 6 points for the first time they're on the scoreboard and going, no, the game is far from over. And by the way, they're partying when we have 250 points versus their 6 points in the end zone, and it's 2 minutes into the first quarter. This is a long game. This is a marathon. They will all be held accountable. Now, let's talk about some of the wins. Hey, George.
Okay.
George, who's been found guilty in the state of Ohio for stalking?
That would be Lynette, which rumor has it she's going to bury that name.
Another name buried.
As she's typing that information from a user account with the name Lynette.
Stargasm just gave 50 more memberships. Holy cow!
Is that the most someone can give?
It's raining memberships. Hallelujah.
It's a raining membership.
Holy cow.
Too bad it wasn't raining pears.
Listen, as much.
It's raining pears.
Star, you're spending so much money. I'm not sure I can meet your financial demands. Okay. So
she must have got an awesome bonus or something.
Denise just gifted more memberships. Wow.
By the way, if YouTube does it automatically, it assigns memberships to people that are currently in the chat, people that aren't watching right now. It just happens. It happens genetically.
It's only just begun.
Make sure you thank those. We don't know who gets it, where it's coming from. YouTube just does it on its own.
So let's be very clear.
Thank you for your generosity.
Let's go through a list of score points, okay?
Yes. So Craig, the judge was wrong. DeBiasis was biases, and he was wrong.
And the appellate courts told him
they agreed
you're out.
with us. Yes.
And now he's in a closet. Okay, so Lynette and Crook have been found guilty in the state of Ohio for
he's
stalking.
out.
Not only that, they've been found guilty at 2 more hearings. Okay, so 2 contempt hearings,
with multiple counts of contempt.
Not only that, they are now facing hundreds, if not thousands, of contempt charges, most of them third party through Fleesa, who Fleesa has now thrown them under the bus, and there is no way out of it. Oh my goodness.
Well,
if you could have been in Ohio court.
She have dropped her.
Wait, she's at lawyer number 9 now. She's at lawyer number
Look
9,
at how many lawyers
and that's on the record in Ohio court as well. But we'll get there once Ohio court is over. There is no way out for them. None. I'm in the courtroom the entire time in Ohio. I'm reading the room and the judge and what's happening. Even their own lawyer knows it's a no-win case. As he comes over to me afterwards and goes, "You got a HE double hockey stick of a lawyer there, Jeremy."
Well, we knew that was coming because he's sitting here face palming based on the testimony of Levy County Sheriff's employees.
And slamming his laptop closed with everything that Fleesa gave him. I mean, it was insanity. And we're not done.
I was in
And
disbelief.
we have so much more evidence from the time court was over to now, and I'm sure they're going to do more dumb stuff.
Oh, Joe just sent me more pennies.
Woo!
Thank you, Dragon Lord Joe.
Okay. So we have that. Now let's also think about what Fed 2 has brought up. Now we can never, ever, nobody's ever going to forget blue tape from Fed 2. I mean,
No.
the point of the comedic value of Dodgy Robbie talking, he's so tough, he can take anybody. I'm gonna, and he goes on a high-speed chase against a process server, and blue tape, I'm gonna sue if her hands are hurt, and it's still on the ground. They're littering. I mean, come on. The comedic value of blue tape alone was worth Fed 2. Now, we filed Fed 2 to win. Dodgy Robbie is still getting sued. Fed 2 gets dismissed. Dodgy Robbie is still getting sued. By the way, let's think about that. Who could we lump in defamation and business interference in the state of Florida for a state case? Dodgy Robbie, Fleesa, Marli Hughes. Oh, wait, that's right. Paint Chips claims his domicile is now Florida. Oh, Bonehead says he's coming to Florida. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. But I digress. Okay, we're running out of time. We have 8 minutes. So let me finish this thought, and then we'll get into your other stuff, okay? I don't think we're going to get
if we run out of time, we run out of time, but I wanted to
But
bring up.
We're going to bring it up.
Okay.
Let me just finish this thought. We also have, we have Luthman running away from the process server in Fort Myers and by the way, when we originally stated that he was served, we were told he was served. And then the judge even mentioned that he was served outside the courthouse. He threatened the process server, and the process server would not go on the record.
Thank you, Stoops.
And we've never shared this yet before. He ran away crying from the process server as he threatened the process server. And you've already seen what Paint Chips has done to Eugene. He's had posts out there saying that he's done inappropriate things to children after he was served. But Eugene G-Man said, I don't care. Do whatever you want. You're going to be brought to justice. Okay. So you have all these insane things going on with these idiots, these morons. You think it's going to end? It's not going to end. Oh, wait. What else did Fed 2 bring? Oh, Deuce. Scared to death for financial liability. And so because Deuce is scared that he's now in a lawsuit in Fed 2, he tells Lynette and Crook to file bankruptcy. He did not do that for the benefit of Lynette and Crook. Nobody is going to claim that bankruptcy is going to benefit Lynette and Crook, as Lynette and Crook are literally going to lose everything. Before in Fed 2, they were going to be able to keep $10,000 worth if we won, and Fed 1. Now they're losing everything. Their property, everything. Deuce told them to file bankruptcy because he was trying to save himself. Now they're in a bankruptcy where they're going to lose everything, which accomplishes our goal: save the child. They have no home for the child. Therefore, Children's Services comes in and saves the child. Save the people. Now they're out of Otter Creek. They're nowhere near us. They're nowhere near any other residents and the animals. If there are any animals, we'll make sure that they get to the right place. Our 3 goals are accomplished. And what else happens? Fleesa goes to jail. And here's the freak, the fool, the fraud Fleesa, claiming that, oh, go ahead, get your clips, get your shots. You can't use it in court out of context. Hey, fatty, it's not going to court. It's going to the lawyers. All they need is just a little clip to know that you got the money, and then they go after you. And then they press charges in court. The clips aren't for bankruptcy court, fatty, you toothless, fat fraud. The clips are for the lawyer team that is coming for you and all of your fraud, who will then tell the court about your fraud. and their testimony will be in the court. You are going to jail. So is Fed 2 a win for the anti-what the Hales? Hales, no. Even if Fed 2 gets dismissed, Deuce was so scared, he pushes Lynette to file for bankruptcy. They lose everything. Child is saved. All the people are saved. Animals are saved. And Felicia still goes to jail.
Well, he was scared in 2 cases.
Oh, yeah, I think he's scared of more than that because he has a lot more cases coming.
He manipulated Lynette to fire him because he was afraid of being arrested.
And he's still not out of that case.
Oh my gosh, Michael just sent me more pennies.
Yes!
Now he says he's broke. Right, Michael?
Okay. All right.
Right, Michael?
My thought is over. Go ahead with whatever your thoughts are.
So I just said it.
Oh.
About the win of Deuce resigning, well, being discharged as their pro hoc vice attorney, which he'll never be able to apply for pro hoc vice again in the state of Florida.
You know what we didn't mention? We didn't mention the huge win that Deuce has been referred to the Florida State Supreme Court for no less than a dozen felonies. And Connecticut bar and Massachusetts bar are in complete and total communication with us. Where Marli Hughes goes, well, if we're not allowed to talk to the courts, then why are they allowed to talk to the bar? Hey, Marli Hughes, you fat fool. He has to operate under a certain set of standards and ethics that we don't. By the way, you might want to try some ethics. You
can't teach
insane busybody blob.
What has she done positive for Levy County?
Oh, well, she stopped coming to Otter Creek claiming that we were going to film her. By the way, let's be very clear.
We don't even know what she looks like.
We've never seen Marli Hughes. We have never filmed Marli Hughes. And she's claiming, oh, Jerry and George took my fishing spot. By the way, it's not your fishing spot.
Fishing hole.
Somebody owns the property. And 6 feet from the highway is not your property. It's the state property. And all where you're parking and fishing, where you did, that is somebody else's property that's currently up for sale.
Make it clear you have never seen her in person.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen her in person. I've definitely seen her fat face online. Oh, my goodness. And it's scary. I have nightmares about it. I do. Now, I want to be very clear. I could say a whole lot worse things about these individuals than calling them fat, toothless, idiots, morons.
Well, it's not even about their appearance. It's
they're horrible people. They are ugly, horrible people.
The flea calls me fat.
Yeah. Well,
do I sit there and cry? No.
The flea said a lot of things about Lynette, and now
there and takes jabs at everybody's appearance.
Is back in her chat, huh? By the way, Lynette's just using.
Who's going to be the first one to be deposed in bankruptcy?
How many times? It'll be Felicia. How many times have we seen the anti-what the Hales fighting against each other? Whether it's stupid lame attacking Lynette and Crook, whether it's Felicia attacking Lynette attacking Felicia, and so on and so forth. Marli and Lynette. Attack.
Tizzy DeBounce is being really generous tonight.
Wow, they all are. Wow, you guys are beyond generous. Thank you so much. You guys are beyond generous. Listen, Fed 2, no matter what happens in Fed 2 is not a loss. Fed 2 is going to accomplish the goals. It accomplished Deuce getting her to file for bankruptcy. She cannot get out of bankruptcy. She's locked in, and they are going after everything, and she will lose everything. The land is gone. It's just a matter of time, and Felicia's going to jail. And I'd say that's a pretty huge win.
Her and her man will now have felony charges. They'll have that in common.
Winning.
They will have that in common.
All right, baby. Bye.
We have an auction tonight. Okay. We're giving away gold.
We're giving away more gold.
We're
giving away Steamboat Willie Disney gold.
Yes, and this one is the 18th one made.
Ooh, number 18.
Yes.
That's a low number. The collectors love the lowest numbers.
This was the 18th
We've got
one.
Crystals, Diecast, Disney. And, is there going to be kissing tonight as well?
So the surprise giveaways, are we showing what the surprise giveaways are going to be?
I don't think we are.
Or do we make it?
We're running out of time. And what else do we need to know? You got 10 seconds.
Yes, I'll see you guys at the auction. If you haven't downloaded the app yet for our live auctions, what the hells are you waiting for? I have pinned the link in the live chat, so download it and you'll get a $15 credit to spend anywhere on the app. So I will see you guys there.
Okay. While George is getting ready for the auction, I just want to solidify with everybody. We did do a members only live stream for second and third tier members, and we talked about Fed 2. And then we did do a short video today. But the reality is there's really nothing to talk about. It's not a win for them. It's not gone. And even if it does end up getting dismissed, it's nowhere near the end. This is literally the beginning of litigation in all of these fools and frauds' lives. So stupid lame. Enjoy your nights, your weeks, your months, your years, your decades, not being able to sleep. And maybe you should wise up and stop breaking the law. Maybe all of you should, but you're not going to. As a matter of fact, they're probably all going to go live again tonight, and they're going to supply us with even more evidence. And it's going to be in the chat, and it's going to be coming out of their mouth, and we just sit there and go, what fools. You wanted to interject yourselves into our lives. You did. Now I'm in yours, and I will be there for the rest of your lives. You will lose. You broke the law. One way or another, we're going to get to the end zone. And your party for your Hail Mary of a recommendation of dismissal is nothing, because we're in the first quarter, in the first couple minutes, and the score is 250, and you just scored 6. And you have no idea the next play is coming. And you have no idea that the game ain't anywhere near over. There's so much more coming. You broke the law. You will be held accountable. And I have something you don't. A passion, a determination, loving, supporting people around me. And I will make it my life mission to make sure you're held accountable. I will make it my life mission to make sure you go to jail, because what you did was wrong. And I don't want to see you ever doing it to any of these loving, beautiful, generous people in the chat. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go jump over to the auction as well. I'm not going to live stream the auction tonight. I'm going to head over there, jump on your whatnot. It's free for everybody to jump on. If you've never made a purchase before, we'll give you $15 for free to buy anything you want. We're giving away gold. We've got Disney. We got crystals. We got diecast. We have we got it all tonight. It's going to be a hails of an auction. We appreciate you. We love you. Happy day after Valentine's. Fed 2 recommendation for dismissal is just another day in decades of lawsuits coming for these freaks. Stay weird, my friends. Stay weird. You're weirdos.